Alrighty, welcome back to the Power Report after quite a bit. We'll be over here. So I have him drinking the water a bit more often. He's warm as hell. Like that, for example. But yeah, it's getting quite hot over here, so I do pause for that one. And I should have a little community post about a little announcement that JDT will be doing over here. I'll be explaining over here that about they should be around that particular point in time. Anyways, we got the Silver Legion over here in the first day. Gonna get a big face. We'll go over here and place a new portrait and a new focus icon over here. With him being old as hell. Yeah, don't remember exactly how old he is. This particular point over here with this 1956. But yeah, he's not gonna be lasting long with him because his successor is gonna be taking over here. And this one over here, which I'm assuming is gonna be doing away with some of Pelly's ideas over here to bolster the economic side of things. Don't know who that's gonna be though. Probably for the more progressive wing. Yes. It would be the social patriots. There's also national stuff over here. One of those two. Gonna be coming on in with the ins and out. All that. Anyways, but the ER still should be nearing completion over in this image over here. Which I believe, when I was thinking from that one DLC from Assassin's Creed 3, I can't remember what it was, but it's basically when George Washington becomes king over here. I think that's what this little thing is based off of. Pretty interesting stuff here. I don't know who that's gonna be for over here. It's been a while since I've seen that, so you know, I'm doing with my show, so I do apologize about that, but my brain is actually good over here. Terrible. The APLA has seen several progress on the writing front over here, so we're gonna be seeing some of that. Well, hopefully we'll see some of that soon over here with the APLA, doing APLA things. I'm very much looking forward to really looking forward to seeing that over here because I am curious about the past that we got going on for them. So yeah, communist final scenes content complete over here. Number 4 for 1 of any pot over here. I mean this over here. Very young, free, and full of weed. Those who lived before the collapse of the United States, they will tell tales and wonders of how things used to be. Those same people who cause damage towards our newer generations, they believe by forcing us into create normalcy towards these and claim that it will benefit us towards a brighter future. Yet they were wrong, and we show those old fools the youth can have power around the chaos. Abby Hoffman and his group of young jokesters show that anarchism is the way to dominate the chaos of the former states of America. With it, it's time to break the system around these land and expand our way of life toward these geezers. With the pretty stuff we got going on over here. There's a lot of interesting stuff. So yeah, I got like a bunch of. We're probably gonna be doing like this year comic for quite a bit. Really, it's got the interesting stuff we got going on there. All potential power and leaders and all that stuff, especially Nixon over in the Ivory Coast. I don't know how that's gonna be. Please have to wish inscan of the contest during completion of your scene, image 5. Your Park Chung-hee. That name sounds familiar. If anybody knows exactly where it's gonna, no one exactly, please let me know of you because it name's not fucking familiar. But I can't remember for the life of me where I've heard this or seen it from. Which is focusing more on Korea. Okay, I don't think it could get it, but could technically happen, but I'm pretty sure the communists won that over here because the Reds won Japan, figured that they would bolster that's that over here, and then they did an alliance probably over here, and then they joined properly. Same characters that the hell it's gonna be. The only comes involved in OCN have seen significant player powers over here. OCN over here, the speed. The guy William Gentry over here. Gentry of the William Variety. I don't quite know about him over here. Okay, but we'll see what that's all about over there. So yeah, that's basically the Australia, New Zealand, I think parts of Indonesia, Papua New Guinea as well. I can't remember exactly where parts. Japanese Jinwoo's atmosphere was not fully cold over here. See, let me send over here. Look at that. You got one of them over here, and y'all know who he is over here because I cannot find anything about him when I search it over here. I might have been looking wrong, anyways. Might have been looking wrong over here. Entirely depends exactly where it is. They find the pure liberation for all Yaki's wheels was each and every opposing the rule against past patterns. Over here. That all stuff over here. So I don't quite know what that's gonna mean because I do know that there was gonna be some leaders over here. I know Yaki's, he's still gonna be around. Then you got James Madole, you know, reactionary sort of path, following whole and stuff. I think he could do a world congress over too, but I know that's gonna be the same because of the New York stuff. And then there's several other too, like a bunch of like, you know, prominent far right over here. I'm also interested in the Youngster. Really. Very much I'm intrigued by that whole thing. The whole path. And also interesting little shit we can get for that. Very much I'm looking forward to stuff going on over there. But yeah, it's a whole little teaser of here. Getting in the. Well, there's a bit over here, nothing too in depth. Really. I figured it wasn't gonna be super much, but it does. It does showcase some very interesting stuff, like the Yaki Wall or stuff here, some things being nearing off completion and some starting. Very much curious about the Yaki stuff over here because I'm sure exactly what I remember still gonna be there, because I still remember the whole, like, you know, I don't remember some of the paths being there, but I don't quite know exactly that's still gonna be a thing in the world. So hopefully we get a little something in the meantime. Whatever the hell that might be. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, basically it's for the whole Project Pro over here. And we got all that stuff we got going on. I do looking forward to that one, whenever that may be. But yeah, besides that over here, we got that post over here that should, you know, that should be talking about something we got going on over here. It's really about the town over here. I haven't been able to get it. Kind of slacking off a bit though, because I've been doing about the other shit. Anyways, but yeah, we got to do a little teaser video over here. I got some LPs and stuff over here. Got some things recorded. Oh, here, cause I got. We're coming. So yeah, I mean, like crazy. So yeah, and this off right here. But that may be, I'll see you next time over here. So yeah, bye.